Hello my friends, it is a drizzly, rainy, and cold day today at Six Flags Great Adventure. So I'm not going to be able to get a good idea of how their ops have improved since the opening day. But today is a good day to go check out some of these stores that have recently opened, like the Last Drop and the Head of the Line. So we're going to go ahead and start that. Also go check out, hopefully El Toro is operating. It's made its triumphant return, and I invite you to come along. Let's get inside. Now there is no sign outside of this one, but this is indeed the new place where you can get all your hats. I think it's just regular hats, but we're about to find out. Oh, there's a lot of drip in front of this door. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so this is the new hat store apparently. I remember for holiday in the park, they had kind of all of their winter clothes in here. All the hats and scarves and gloves and all of that. Now it's just hats everywhere. Basically every hat style that I've seen, not too many new ones of note, but all the ones that I've seen all around the park kind of found a home here. I was hoping to see more of the style that I've seen previously over at what's now Six Flags Universe. Oh, I do like these. So like kid sizes though. Oh no. Indeed, they're adult. I'm looking around to see if there's any new styles, but these definitely look like the ones I've seen before. I was secretly hoping that we'd see some hats for the roller coasters, because that's my favorite. But we're not seeing them. And I do have some backpacks down here. The youth hats, I do enjoy that they have these hats with like the capes and flashes lightning bolts on the sides there. That's fun. But yeah, a lot of DC hats, a lot of those DC superhero hats, and really not too much else. Oh, at least we're not getting rained on, right? And then here's this last section. I don't know what this is, but I kind of enjoy it. Alright, so these are all the hats that they have here, and I'm hoping sometime in the near future we'll get some more roller coaster hats. Looks like the rain let up just a teeny bit here. I already see it. I see a lot of people in ponchos right now. I guess we're gonna go over to the Last Drop, which is where the roller coaster merch is, but the hat shop didn't really offer anything too new or exciting to me, at least, because I've seen all of this merch before over the years of coming here. And I was hoping with new store meant new merch, but that wasn't the case, and I'm hoping maybe I'm wrong with that with the Last Drop. But so here we are at the Last Drop, which used to be, I think, Adventure Kids, and it's all supposed to be where they put all the roller coaster merch, so they're not in that little corner or nook of the Main Street Market or whatever that shop is at the front that I'm going to turn around and here. Yeah, it is called the Main Street Market over there. It used to be all stuffed in one corner over there, so I'm glad they spaced it out. But let's go ahead and head in. As I enter here, it looks like it's not all just roller coaster stuff. There's mugs, tumblers, blankets, some plushes, little Looney Tunes presents in here. And those poop hats are those hats? That might be just plushes. They have some squishmallows in here. Shot glasses, magnets on the back. I do know they have, there they are, some really fun roller coaster magnets. Then here's one magnet that's fun. Have the different roller coasters on there as signs. Hopefully they update that for the Jersey Devil. What else they got here? Some reusable bags. DC bombshells, is that still a thing? I feel like that's not a thing anymore. Anyway, they have like a nitro cubby here. That's fun, next to the cotton candy. They have some really loud nitro shirts. I wish they would simplify the styles of these that they made, although I do appreciate that they're making them in different colors than black and gray. So that's nice, at least. But But yeah, I'm not sure about the designs. A lot of the designs that they have are hit or miss for me, that they have for these roller coaster shirts. Wow, I haven't seen this Nitro hat since like 2017. I'm surprised they even still had any. I haven't seen any. They used to have an El Toro one similar to this too. I never saw that after 2017. But they do have the nano coasters here. I'm hoping that they have more on the other side there. There's like a bigger area that we haven't gone to yet. And that's cool. And then what else? Some generic frames and mugs and shot glasses, and then some other Nitros ones. I'm not sure about shirts with stats on them. Let me know how you feel about shirts with stats on them, because I'm not a big fan of them. And then they have a bunch of different coasters that have Live Large on it, and then just the title or name of the roller coaster on the bottom. And it's also kind of like a generic thing that I see them do, but I haven't seen them do anything new in a while other than for the Jersey Devil. So right across from where they had the poop hats and all that other stuff, I found where the coaster cutouts of El Toro, the Nano Coaster for Scream Machine, and Medusa are all here. What else do we have? Well, not too much else. El Toro shirts. Sadly, I looked through these not too long ago, and most of them are like XL and double XL. So it is kind of sneaky there. You might not find your size. But what is this? This is new-ish. New El Toro hoodie. That's cool. Came over here to where I had the kielbasa stuff. Again, a lot of these shirts have the stats. I'm curious to know why that seems to be so popular. But here's the nano coaster for it. I like this kid's hoodie. Rare case that we have a zip-up hoodie for something like this. And then I know that this kielbasa shirt I featured in another vlog. That one is new. But this hoodie is somewhat new, I believe. But it's nice to see. Again, a lot of these are only in like XL, so you might not find the size that you want, but I have seen some sizes of this green and this newer style, the green and yellow. Oh, and here's a good example of that Live Large design that I've seen before, where they just slap the name of the coaster on there, a photo, and I don't know how I feel about it. But they do have this nice corner display for the nano coasters. I see a whole bunch of them here. That looks like, what, the Jersey Devil down there? That's a Scream Machine right there. kielbasa. That looks like Medusa, aka Bizarro. El Toro in the back there. And that's definitely Nitro. I don't think it's gonna want to focus on it. Oop. But it's there, I promise. Surprises me to see that there's actual merchandise for the Joker ride. I'm surprised. I don't think any of the other DC themed roller coasters have gotten any merchandise. I wonder if that's a thing because they have so many of this cloned throughout various parks that they can make merchandise for it and kind of distribute it accordingly to where the clones are. Then the last thing is these really wild frames. Don't know what kind of photo I would put in it, but it's very elaborate. It's actually like, I don't know if you can tell by the shot that it's actually like sculpted and three-dimensional. It's really cool. And they have one for El Toro as well. Look at that. Somebody had to sit there and mold all of these. I don't even know if that's the right amount of... Like, is that train accurate to the ride? I don't know. So that was the last drop. A lot of cool merchandise. I try to keep my voice down when I'm in there so as not to disturb anybody who's shopping in there. But I think now it's time to go pay a visit to El Toro. So we're going to take a long, drizzly, wet walk on over there and kind of see what else is going on. I'll briefly look and see what's open, what's running today, what the wait times are like, but I don't think there's going to be much of a wait. Most everything is probably a walk-on at this point. But yeah, next stop, El Toro. All right, here we are. A rainy day, but El Toro is running. I just saw a train go by. Hopefully we see another one go by. And I didn't get to hear what exactly had happened to it. Whether it was something with the lift chain or something with the track, something happened. If you guys know, let me know in the comments, but it's about to come by, so let's cut to it. Well, it's nice to see El Toro is finally operating. I'm probably going to get on it pretty soon myself. Everything in the park, I checked the wait times. Other than King Dakar and Zumanjaro, everything else is operating, and they're at like a 5 or 10 minute wait, which means it's basically a walk-on. I think you'd have to wait like 1 or 2 cycles here for El Toro. It's a good day because the rain is supposed to let up any minute now, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I just quickly did El Toro. I waited 2 trains for it to go and for me to get on it, and then quickly walked over here to Bizarro, which there was almost nobody. I was like one of 3 or 4 people that was on the train, and the rides were great. This is the first time I'm riding these in a long time, and wow, there's nobody here. It's a novelty after spending that opening day where it was packed, but the rides were good. El Toro's running really well. It's got the speed that it needs, and it's nice in the rain, to be honest. It's a different experience, to be sure, but it was running a little slow at the end of last season, and I don't know if that had to do anything with the things that it was down for and didn't open on opening day for, but I think I've mentioned it before, it closed early last season. It was supposed to be open for like another week or 2, so it seemed like it was running really well today, and man, if I didn't fall in love with it all over again. And then Bizarro is always one of my favorites. It's a great ride, but I think now maybe I'll bring you along for some more rides and thoughts on how things are running, or we're gonna go do, it might be time for food. I'm not sure. I'm just all of a sudden like not sure what to do because everything is like a walk-on. So I was checking here in the boardwalk whether or not they had opened that new Po' Boy's place that was supposedly coming. They haven't yet. So right now I'm heading towards Superman, but I was thinking about hitting up that new place that used to be called the Main Street Pub that's right by the fountain. And I forget what the menu is. I think it has like kielbasa or something like that. They changed the menu as well, so that might be worth a look. But for now, let's go check out Superman Ultimate Flight. There's so few people here, I had to wait a while to get some B-roll here, but it was running real good, let me tell you. Yeah, I had a great ride on this. Surprising. I don't know if it's something about the rain. That pretzel roll hit differently today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the rain. Was it running a little faster? I'm not sure, but the forces involved felt a little bit stronger than I remember. It's been a while, for sure, since I've ridden it. I haven't ridden it since like last September or August. So it's been a little while. I don't know. I don't know how often you guys experience pretzel rolls. I definitely only do so once in a while because the line for that tends to be really long. Anyway, I think it's time to go to the front of the park. Forgot what Main Street Pub is now called, but we're gonna go check it out, eat something, and then go check out the other side of the park. So I'm back here in front of the fountain, and where the Main Street Pub used to be, it's now called the Central Brewhaus, where it has a sign here that says brats, beers, fish and chips, and they don't mention it, but they have kielbasa. So let's head inside, get this sucker. All right, so I found a place with cover here by this bar that isn't really operating right now, so I can eat without getting drizzled on, but holy moly, look at the size of this kielbasa. It is a foot long on a bun, and they offered me sauerkraut or peppers to go on top of it. I opted not to get anything. That just sounded a little too intense for me. I'm also not a big fan of sauerkraut myself, at least on the hot dogs. But yeah, I got a drink. This was, I think, $16.99 or with the dining plan, it's a $2 upcharge, which I had no problem paying. But anyway, I'm gonna dig in and I'll be back with you in a moment. So I had the kielbasa. That was crazy. It was a lot, but it wasn't as hard to eat as I thought it would be, like other footlongs that I've had at theme parks. But giving myself a little minute to digest here, and then I'm right in front of Nitro. The taste of that thing was really good. It was very salty, and they gave you the option of fries and chips with it. I went with fries, but they're okay. They're theme park fries. But for the price, I would say it's quite a deal. Would recommend. But I'm starting to feel it right now after eating it. I did finish the whole thing, and I need a little bit of a breather. And then I'm gonna get on Nitro, give you your thoughts on how it's running. All right, that was a really good ride on Nitro. I heard that some people have been saying that it's been going a little bit slower than usual, but I didn't really feel that. What I felt was a lot more rattle as you were getting to the bottom of the hills and stuff, like going down and going back up. It smoothed out eventually, but it felt like there was a lot of rattle as you got in and out of those at the bottom of the hills. But other than that, it was still a great ride. But I'm starting to feel it a little bit, I think. I guess maybe my limit for now is 4 coasters. So I'm gonna have to probably call my coaster riding here. I was hoping to do Batman the Ride, but it's gonna have to wait. But the rain did pick up while I was waiting to get on the ride, and ultimately now the wind is starting to pick up. So I don't know, I guess it might be time to call it a day. If I was feeling better, I would get on Skull Mountain. But anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna call it here, guys. So thank you for joining me today. Highly recommend the kielbasa. El Toro is back, and that's awesome. The last drop, super cool store. Hopefully they introduce some new merchandise in there to kind of take advantage of the fact that the coasters now have their own special space for retail. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me today at Six Flags Great Adventure. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I hope you go make your own adventure. Bye.